Please. Another type of story.
You're brutal.
Another type of film genre.
Romance.
Huh?
Romance. Comedy.
Romance, comedy, more of a film genre, or a type of story. Romance and comedy aren't really types. The comedy we're hoping for. What else?
Fairy tale.
Fairy tale, very nice. Fairy tale it is. Here we go. Remember to yell your pie. And we're just going to ask the actors to stay here until the end of the game. And here we go. Fairy tale.
Once upon a time, there was a little fairy who lived in the deep, dark woods. She spent all of her time flying around and eating the little clovers. And one day she looked up
and saw this witch who was devilish with a big nose and said, "Come here, my pretty.
I'm gonna turn you into a frog.
And then I'm going to eat your guts. But then the fairy decided to fly away.
And go into another cave. When she got into the cave, she thought she had escaped the witch, but when she turned around, she saw
another witch
on her broom." Ah!
Said the witch, "I'm going to catch you.
And turn you into a frog. So she caught her and turned her into a frog.
The frog looked around and said, "How am I going to escape from this
evil witch?" She hopped out of the cave
and hopped towards another fairy land where frogs were safe.
And the frog jumped and jumped. Came across another frog.
This other frog happened to be turned into a frog from another witch. And he said,
I used to be a human being." The fairy said, "I've never met a human being before." So the two frogs galloped in the forest and...
Oh! Bye!
Bye! Oh, what's that? That was not a potty.
What happened next?
So the two frogs teamed up to find the witch.
What happened next?
They found her hiding inside a cave and told the witch, "Listen, give us the magic potion to turn us
Back into our original forms.
Can I keep talking?
To help us. If we don't turn back, we'll be like this forever. So
What happened next?
Somehow they managed to tie up the evil witch, and they had her sitting there, and they said, "You have to tell us
how to turn ourselves back into our original form."
So the frogs keep looking all over the cave where the magic potion is until
they found it, and they both took it. But suddenly,
they realized it wasn't
a potion at all.
It was poison
that started eating out their insides.
Bye.
What happened next?
So they turned to the witch and they said, "You fooled us. How are we going to turn ourselves back into our normal forms?" And the witch said,
"You'll never be human again."
What happened next?
The only way you can turn back to your forms is if you find a magical wizard
that lives inside another cave.
So they went out
in search of looking for the cave.
They finally found
it. And said, "Hey, why don't we go there?" So they galloped along
until they got inside
the cave.
And they saw the
wizard who was
busy making
his beard.
Ah!